Hi Stallions! Today I'm going to be showing you letters and sounds using Phonics, a multisensory approach. This is Allie Alligator. Allie Alligator snaps her jaws and says, ah, ah. A says, ah. This is Bubba Bear. Bubba Bear reaches high in the tree and grabs honey and puts it in her mouth and says, b, b. B says, b. This is Katina Cat. Katina Cat has some milk on her whiskers. She wipes it off and says, k, k. C says, k. This is Dee Dee Deer. Dee Dee Deer is in the forest and she listens for sounds. She says, d, d. D says, d. This is Ellie Elephant. Ellie Elephant reaches for a peanut and grabs it with her trunk. She says, eh, eh. E says, eh. This is Francie Fish. Francie Fish grabs her flippers and she says, f, f. F says, f. This is Gordo Gorilla. Gordo Gorilla peels his banana and says, g, g. G says, g. This is Honey Horse. Honey Horse gallops and says, H says, this is Any Inchworm. Any inchworm inches by and says, I, I. I says, I. This is Jerry Jellyfish. Jerry Jellyfish jiggles on by and says, J, J. J says, J. This is Ko Kangaroo. Ko Kangaroo likes to kick and punch. He says, K, K. K says, K. And that's when you would kick and punch standing up. This is Lizzie Lizard. Lizzie Lizard says, oh, oh. L says, oh. This is Missy Mouse. Missy Mouse grabs a piece of cheese and says, mmm, mmm. M says, mmm. This is Nigel Night Owl. Nigel Night Owl has amazing eyes. He puts them up to his face and says, mmm, mmm. N says, mmm. This is Ollie Octopus. Ollie Octopus has tentacles and says, ah, ah. O says, ah. This is Pee Wee Penguin. Pee Wee Penguin has her fins and puts them down here and says, puh, puh. P says, puh. This is Queenie Quail. Queenie Quail has a nice big feather on the top of her forehead. She puts it up and says, quah, quah. Q says, quah. This is Robbie Rabbit. Robbie Rabbit gets his fists together and he jumps up high and says, R. R says, R. You can stand up for that one. This is Sammy Snake. Sammy Snake slithers on by and says, S, S. S says, S. This is Timothy Tiger. Timothy Tiger has strong muscles. He puts them up and says, T, T. T says, T. This is Umber Umbrella Bird. Umber Umbrella Bird has his umbrella on his head and his wing flapping out high. And he says, U says, This is Vinny Vampire. Vinny Vampire has his fangs out and he says, V, V. V says, V. This is Willie Weasel. Willie Weasel wiggles by and says, what? W says, what? This is Xavier Fox. Xavier Fox rolls on by and says, ks, ks. X says, ks, ks. This is Yancy Yak. Yancy Yak likes to talk a lot. She gets her phone up and says, y, y. Y says, y. And last but not least, we have Zeke Zebra. Zeke Zebra is always tired and he always falls asleep. Z, z. Z says, z. That was all of my Phonics letters and sounds, friends. I'd like to share with you one more resource that we have. This here is on all of my students' desks. This helps them to map out their words. This helps them figure out the letter sounds if they don't recall. This is a great visual for students, all students, but especially those with special needs. You can cut these out. I put them on magnetic backing, but you can just cut them out and use them in your home. You can make CVC words out of them and help your child learn to read. This is something that I can share with you. You can always email me and I can send you the resource. My email is pgomez@dpol.net if you would like to receive this resource. Bye-bye, Stallions. Have a great day.